to the third one. Data structuring. Okay. Okay, and let's quickly finish with this. We'll go back there. Or you can watch the recording also. So the data structuring is just a table format. Just click on the create, just Control T to create a table, and all the options are there for you. Okay, so now we are moving to removing duplicates. So remove duplicate, there are various ways by which you can remove duplicates. There are different ways by which you can duplicate, and it depends on what you want to achieve also. Now let's quickly do one. Let's press Ctrl T and hit OK. So back to the table format, click on table design. Here you can remove duplicate. It will ask you from which column or from where you want to remove duplicate. Okay, I want to remove duplicate from the name only from the name. Now check all and click OK. Now we have VA select. That is by using table format. You can just use that to remove duplicate. And we can also remove duplicate from data tab here. Under data tool, we have what is called remove duplicate here above data validation. Click on remove duplicate, the same table will come to you. As you remove duplicate, you want to remove duplicate where everything is equal in all application. I'm removing the row number. I want where the name, common science, math, and physics, where they are all the same. If everything is the same, remove duplicate from that column. D10, 46. You can see this column, this row, and this row are the same. And even this row. Then D10. So there are 3 duplicates here. So let's quickly do that and click OK. And see now we have 1, 2, 4, 5. So D, about 3 Ds are duplicate. But here, this one is not removed because the mathematics here is not the same. The same. And we also have this, just the same way we did that. Just go back, select your data, Control A, go back to data tab. We have remove duplicate here. So you can also remove duplicate. But if you want it from all, you remove all or wherever you are selected, or you select. Once you remove it from anything, you can select any of the cells and you can select all cells. So if we are, for example, we want to see a staff where all the names, sometimes some names can be the same, some names can be the same, date of birth. So we want to check if there is duplicate, you have to check all the columns and be sure that okay, there's no stuff that is repeated more than once, or student name that is repeated more than once. So we use remove duplicate to achieve that. No duplicate found because there's no duplicate in our case, because even the number alone are separated there. Any question on the duplicate remover? Any question on that? Remove duplicate.
Good to go.
Okay, great. Now let's move to number format. But before that, give me just like 1 minute. I'm back. So now we want to look at number formatting. This is another important area where we'll be working as an analyst. When you are working with data, you need to format data to look to private data. Everything here is difficult. It will be difficult for someone to either our boss or anybody, and this will be accepted from him. One, look at the name, the department, the header is not different. The main header shows like the same format. Look at the phone number. Look at the higher date. You can see the date and look at the housing. Look at this. Some are in 5 digits, some are in this and that. You can see the way everything is. I want to believe this is not presentable. So how do we handle this kind of data? So in that case, we're going to look at it from, we're going to start it from one by one. Let's start from number. We're going to look at this number. Look at this number here. Control Shift arrow down. I've selected this column. I want to format this column. How do I format my number? Click on Home tab. Generally, we have this in for ease of whatsoever. We have this option here called comma style. Or you can use Control Shift 1. We have what is called Control Shift 1. That is shortcut for number format. Control Shift 1. When you click on this is Control exclamation mark. That is Control Shift 1. Control and exclamation, because you cannot press this without clicking on Shift. So now you see that my number is formatted with 2 decimal places. My number is now in 2 words by using shortcut Control Shift 1 to format it. Or I can use the option I used earlier by selecting Control Shift. I hold Control Shift down arrow key now. This down arrow key to select all the columns. Now I can come back to Home tab and click on this comma also. Those are the way we can do number formatting. Those are number what? Formatting. Then what about when we want to do currency format? I can click on this and go back to Home tab. Here there is no way I can select currency here. I only have just two currency here. Now what do I do? If I click on this, it's still the same thing. I need more number format. I can click on more format here. I can click also from here. I can expand from here. This button here, I can expand it here. Or I can press Ctrl 1. Ctrl 1. So either of them will give me this. The 3 options will give me this. Now I can select which currency I need. See the currency, I can select my currency from here. Okay, I need pounds, euro, naira, anything you want. You can need and hit OK. You can format using this option too. And then we want to use, I will use the accounting format where you have your currency separated from your number. No problem. Press your Ctrl 1 again. Select accounting format and hit OK. Select your currency, prepared currency, US, Canada, and hit OK. You can see the currency separated from the number. This is accounting format. This is currency format. So you can see that it's looking more clean than the way everything was just jam-packed before. So those are the different formatting that we can do. We also have date format too. You can see all the dates comes in numbers. Every date in Excel comes in number. So each day make reference to January 1, 1900. That is day 1 in Excel format. Day 1 is January 1, 1900. Day 2 is January 2, 1900, up to date. So the counting started from that date up to date. So all this number, if you count this date from any date from January 1 up to like 30,050, that is the exact date you will have here. Now, how do you convert this back to date? One, you can use Control Shift 3 to get your date. Control Shift 3 to get your date. That is the easiest way to do that. Control Shift 3. But if you want to format, you want to add more additional format also, you can also go to Control 1. Here you can select how you want your numbers to be. We have custom format where you can even scroll down and see different kind of dates. So you can see date, different kind of date, and you can edit there. This is where we are, right? I can click on this. This is DD, MM, YY. You can see the sample here, 08, 06, 21. I can remove, if I remove 2Y from here, what happens? We have 01, 3M. We have John. If I say, okay, I make you one 3D too, 3D, I say Friday. I can say, okay, Friday, comma, then I put double D again, 08. I remove this and make it dash. You can see each time, everything I'm doing is displaying here. Once again, Y, 4Y. So 3D, comma, 2D, dash, 3 dash, Y. So you can see the difference between 2D and 3D. And you can see 4D also. Friday, 3D, 2D, 1D, D, D, 4D. Same thing with month. 1 month, 2 months, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You see? So that's just the way. Those are the things you can also manipulate in your date. It's okay. You can see the date is now being formatted now. So the way we want. Also, the number also phone numbers. There's something here that I think we all know. If we use Excel, there's something here we will have noticed that number 01 means 1. 1 million means 1 million. 0 at the beginning of number is useless. That is the reason why Excel always throw away all zeros at the beginning of numbers. Now, but when we need numbers in this format, we need 0 at the beginning. There are two ways by which you can do that. You can just come here, press apostrophe, and hit 0. It will convert this number to text. Apostrophe will convert your number to text. That is this apostrophe at the top here. So it will change the number from number to what? To text. You can see if I click on this caution here, it says number store as a text. I can just ignore, leave it like that. I'm okay with it. This is one method. But when you have inputted all the staff numbers, like they are like 700 in a row, in a column. Are we going to be putting apostrophe 0 one by one? No, that will not work. What do? You select the entire cell, press Ctrl 1, and go back to custom format. At this point, click on 10 and change it to 11 zeros. Your number is 11 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can put space. 1, 2, 3. I put space. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 11 zeros, right? Yeah, it's okay. Now I have my 0 because 11 zeros. I put 11 zeros. If you look here, there's no 0 here, but the format, because the format, the 0 is showing here as the format. The same thing, all this number, you can see the number here, but the format is making it to look the way you want. While the number are showing as the normal number, but the format is showing you is the format that will display what you want to be displayed. Nothing will change. Your remaining number will not change, but the format will make it to look more presentable. These are the way by which you can format your number. Also, you can also have, okay, let's look at negative numbers too. Negative numbers. We have some negative numbers. Now, how do you present negative numbers also? I select this entire data. Then I press Ctrl 1. Go back to custom again. Or if you go to number, I have this, but I have this four options, but I need red. I want it to be in bracket. I don't want minus red. I want red and in bracket. When I click on custom, these are the options I have here. Can you see this is the one I have, the one I click on before. Red and minus. I can just remove this minus and change it to bracket. Can you see? When I put bracket, bracket is showing already showing. I put bracket at the back again. So there is red. Everything I have here before the semicolon is a positive. Whatever follows is negative. It should be in red and it should be in jacket. Hit OK. Now I can see this in what? In that format. Control 1. Okay, I'm still not satisfied with that because the number does not follow, the number does not even show um, um, the semicolon, the 1000 separator is not there. No problem. Look for anyone with comma separator and that comes in red also. Like this comes in comma separator and in red. I don't need the decimal point here. I can remove the dollar sign here. You see, it's in red and it's in bracket. I can remove dollar sign here also. Those are the way by which you can format the number. If it is something that if you need the double zero at the back, no problem. You look at one with double zero and then you put double zero there. 0.00. 0.00. And it's okay. It's in red and in double two digit, two decimal place. Also, you also want to add text. You want to add something to your text. Okay. I have I think I have something here. Over. Okay. You have 20 buckets. 20 buckets of 20 kg, 20 kilograms, and 40 kilograms. So we have this, and we have 20, and we have 40 here. Somebody want to add this together. What will you get? What will you get from adding this together? Error. So somebody come here, type 20, press Ctrl 1, and selected custom format. Select any zero here. Just put space bar, hit a space, and double quote kg, double quote. Can you see the sample here? Because I put a space between, that's why you see this space. If I don't put space, it's going to be double quote, kg, double quote. It's okay. So the same thing, let's bring the formula here. But this is working fine. This is 60 kg. You can format it also as a kg. Click on this format, go to Home tab, pick a brush, and place the brush on this one. Again, I click on this, go to Home tab, I pick this brush, and I place the brush on this. So if you want to use any formula here, you want to copy this formula here to this place, just click on that cell, go to Home tab, pick this brush. You can pick it twice. If you pick it twice, the brush can be reused. Can you see? I'm still using the same brush. I can use the brush as many times as possible. The brush can be used, and everything is becoming naira. Can you see? But if I click on that brush once, I can only use once. Can you see? I can use the brush more than once. That's how to reuse what? That's how to copy. Until you click on the cell and type something inside the cell. That's when the brush will go up. When you click twice, When you click once, then you can only copy the format just once. Is that okay? So that is how to insert text. Insert text and something like this also. When you have numbers that you want to reduce, for example, you work in large numbers. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This is in millions, right? Okay, this is in billion, right? And that one here, and that one here. Okay. We have this number. You want to show in thousands. It means the last three digits will go up. Right? If you want to show in thousands, let me reduce this. Okay, this is in thousands now. This is in millions, 199 million, and this is in billion. So how do you handle this? We don't want to write the entire number. We only want to show the thousand part of it. I want to use number format. What do you do? Control one, custom format. Select a zero here, comma, double quote, sorry, at the back put a comma, or if you like, double quote. This comma stands for thousand. Two comma stand for million. Three comma stand for billion. That is the meaning of that comma here at the back of that zero. So after zero comma, space, double quote, K, double quote. That's the thousands. You want to show in thousands, this is 129K. It's okay. You can do it same thing for million. Control one, custom format, click on zero, then comma two times. That is the two comma. Then double space. I didn't put space this time around. Double quote M, double quote. If you don't put space, Excel will not put space. Enter. And see here I put space, here no space. So whatever you type, as you are typing it, you will see sample there. Control one again, custom format, and I select this. Okay, comma, 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 1 billion. Then double quote, P, double quote. That's how to summarize the data. And this is a custom format for all of them. That is, if it is longer than this, do three column and comma. If it is more than this, if it is between greater than this and less than this, use two comma and add million. If it is other than that, use the 1 day and add K, thousand to it. That is just it. So this is just a way by which you can summarize using a single formula for all of them. And finally, the last thing I want us to learn here is sometimes you want to insert image also. You can also insert image. Let's say you are working on something increasing and decreasing. You want to know when it increased, what do you want to show? You can also have the same thing also. That's okay. Let me click on this, press Control 1. You can insert something here. Okay. Um, let me do something like this. Okay. Let's press, I think, window and semicolon. Window key and semicolon. Window key. These are the two combination I use. Window key, this window key, and this. It will bring out this, can bring out that for you. Window key and semicolon. So let's say something when it go up, we want to show something there. You can also insert it, and you can see here. I put this inside double quote, and it's okay. Let me see that it will work. It will work also. You can make it red. You can make it any color of your choice. So those are there's no limit to how far you can actually. Let's see how you can make this one red. And say okay. Um, square bracket red. and the square bracket, the red, capital red. Oh, let's put everything at the beginning. Okay. God trying to show red only. Red or this is okay. That's what we get. Can see and turn to red. So you can not limit to how far you can get. If it is arrow down, you can make it green. If it is going up or anything like, you can just always add and remove something from that. So that is simple. That is just a brief um, explanation on how to do number format. Any question on this before we move on?
Yeah,
Number
we can
formatting.
move on.
Okay. So move to let's move to the last one for today, which is conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is also a way by which you can present your data and communicate certain things with that data. You can quickly explain something with that data. For example, let's look at this data here. Data. And say, okay, home tab, we have conditional format. What do you want to highlight? I want to highlight any cell that is greater than something. I want to know any cell greater than 50 or any cell greater than 50. You want to know them. Oh, everything is greater than 50. Okay, anything greater than 90. I want them to be filled in green. Okay, so all the text are greater than 50. So I think we will have okay, compensate. Let's stay within our numbers. Now go back to front tab, select conditional formatting. I want to highlight cell greater than 90 again, 90, and I want it in green. So let me click on custom format, and I want field to be green. And it's okay. I only made green here. Okay. So you can see. So we are looking at it. I quickly know where the score is above 60. You can see that quickly. I can see the range of my score automatically. It makes something easier. And because okay, you want to see if you have a range, you want to know at one particular period that so does this thing started going up or coming down. By the time you highlight everything, you know which period we do started experiencing up or down by using what conditional formatting. I'm clicking again, control one. Oh, sorry. Oh, another good thing is that if I click on this here, I see here when I click on this, I have formatting option also here. These are formatting option that I also have, right? So I want to see something greater than. You see that it's taking back the same place. So let's go back to on tab, conditional formatting. I want to see top bottom. This highlight is your previous thing. I can highlight anything less than. I can highlight numbers between or any number equals to or any text containing something. That's okay. I want to highlight any cell, any cell containing A and B or D or DA. Any cell containing DA. Me, I'm looking for a particular name. I can't find the name. I don't know the exact name, but I know there is DA in that name. Click on this and I can find all DA. Oh, okay, the guy is down there. So that is another way by which you can use conditional formatting. So go back to Home tab and formatting again. What else do you want to see here? Want to remove duplicate value, you can also highlight. Want to know if there's any duplicate here, you can come in, highlight the number or the names or anything you want to check. Click on conditional formatting and highlight duplicate. Want to know if you have duplicate in this data. I will put that in yellow. Hit OK. Okay. Let's change this one to James. James, can see automatically Excel will pick that. So human may be having difficulty in doing some things or getting some things right. But once you automate it, once you automate it, it starts working and giving you the result automatically. You start getting the result automatically. That is another advantage of doing that. Then we have top and bottom row. So, okay, so let me quickly do that. Let me copy this. Let me copy this now on that place. Oh, do you have anything down here? Okay. Let me put this here. Okay. Number value point. Okay. Now let's look at top bottom row. I want to see from here and go back to my home tab, conditional format. I want to see the top 10 items or the top 10 in a particular range. I want the top 10 value from this value and I hit OK. So you can give me the top 10. Top 10 number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why? I think there's a number that appears twice. That's the reason why you cannot exclude that number. We have 94 and 94. Okay, because there are some number that appear twice. If I make this one 91 now, it will stop on 10. The top 10 value. Is that 91 again? We have 1. Okay, it has taken 96. We have 1.
92 also appeared twice.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let me change this one
It
to
even appeared 3
89.
times.
It's 90. So it ends on 90, but 90 appears twice. There are two 90s there. Are you getting me? 90 is the least one among the number that is selected. But because 90 appears twice, you cannot pick one and leave one. Are you getting me? Because we are talking about the top 10 values. So 90 makes the top 10. And when I change it to 89, we have the top 10. And this top 10 is not fixed. You can change it to the top 5, the top 15, the top anything. Are you getting me now? You can change this to anything of your choice, the top 20. And you can change it to anything you like. You can change, and you can change the format also. Beginning with these top 20 items or top 15 items or top 5. You need to in top 5 or top 6 or top 3. Top 5 items, it's okay. In green. So the top 5 items in green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because 92 make the list and the 92 is it appears twice. So you can see now we have only 5. 92 is no longer duplicate. So that is how to use top, bottom, row. We also have under the top, we also have bottom there. Then we have top 10% also. We have top 10%. Let me clear the format here from selected cells. Okay, you can select this cell alone, go to on tab. I want to see the top 10% or top 20% or bottom the number that make the least 10% of the number. 10%. Only this one over 10 of this number. So that's the least top 10, the least 10%. And we can see there we have above average, below average, all those things. Those are the things you can do with what? With conditional formatting. So we also have what is called top, greater than, top down. We have what's called data bar, color scale too. Data bar, data bar. We have gradient field and we have solid field. They are the same thing, but the way they look just makes a difference. Data bar, we have a solid field, and we have gradient field. This gradient field, can you interpret what this one means? Now looking at it, is it possible to understand what this means?
Yeah, it presents it like a bar chart or something.
Exactly. Bar chart within the cell. This is a bar chart within that cell. It's pointing to that particular what to each of the cell. That is what it does. Exactly. Okay, let me go clear format from here. Let me clear this format. Also clear the row of the selected cell. Let's look at this again. This is the credential. Let's go back to current tab, conditional formatting, and I want data bar solid for a solid field. So you can see that you quickly know who get less and who score much. You can see each of the score automatically will show you what is happening. Who gets it all and who gets zero. Whatever they get, you can see it from here. Now, as it is now, let me go back to conditional formatting and click on manage rule. Here now I can click on edit rule. Edit rule. Now, I don't want to show the numbers. I can show the data only. Hit OK. Hit OK. So this is another way by which you can present the scores without, and people know who is scoring more than who is not scoring whatever. So you can and you can also edit all those bars. You can see there are various options there. You can also make use of under conditional, under more rules. There is show bar only. You can select color. You can change color. Change the color from which color to which color, and the data bar 2 scale or 3 scale. Sorry, this is a color scale. Data bar does not have 2 scale. So how do you want it to organize the number, the lowest value, this automatically or the number or percentage or anything like from so percent to so percent. So you can always do that. You can see format only cell that contain, command top only the. So there are a lot of things you can do on this. Then we have what is called color scale. Color scale, just like a color data bar also. You can get it from here or from there also. This is a color scale. Color scale will tell you from what range to what range. You can see here from the red to green. The green most number here is the highest number, and the least number is in red. It means the lighter it becomes, so the white is like the middle number, the average of this number, and the red is the least number. You can see the 78 lighter, a bit red until you get to 76. So that is what color scale does. So color scale also can be modified also. Color scale can be modified. We have color scale. Let me go back here and get more color scale, more rules. So here you can select, you have 3 color scale or 2 scale. You want the lowest value, anything below 50, the lowest value to be in red. Okay, should be in red. The 50 percentile or the number anything from 80. Let's make it like 85, and can make this blue. It's going to come like this, and green. It's okay. So you can change, you can manipulate some things. You can. So you want to see the color, you already know what's called the person score. And the last one is icon. Just the same way the other ones are. You also have icon set. So you can have icon set here. Icon set. Icon can be used to also show which one is above, which one is below, and which one is average. So these numbers are up, these numbers are down. So the moment you change any number, and so it automatically put it to where it belongs. Oh, you can see, because it has turned the entire thing to zero. Okay, so that's just simple way by which we do that. Now, before we leave here, I want to add one more. I will add one more to this, which is the sparkline. Icon can come in different form also. You can use any icon of your choice. So, but let's clear the road, or we can just use no worry. Let me clear the road from these three data now. I want to introduce what is called sparkline. I have what is called sparkline here. Include sparkline, and the location of the range should be what? Will be here. It's okay. So Sparkline will also show you, it's like a graph, showing you the trend. They started going up and come down. It's a kind of graph in a cell also, in a simple cell. You can see the movement of the scores in the cell. We also have win and loss also. In fact, we have win and loss columns, data range, data range. Okay. So you can also see them, the higher they become, the higher the whatsoever is. So this is like a graph in a cell also. So you can see them clearly what is called the score and 92, 88, 94. So and when you have minus 10, minus 10, you can see it has come down below line 0. So, and we have, let's say in this case, we have minus 30. And mind you, it only make reference to this cell. Everything here, this graph only represents these three. It doesn't matter whether this one is 100 and this one is 100. No, it's only this one is concerned. This cell is concerned about this. So this one can be, you can see here we have 85 as if there's nothing here. See 85 here. As if there's nothing. But when you come here, you can see 80, very big. Very big. So it's only concerned with this cell, not not the overall number. So this also represents this minus and plus also represent the win loss here also. It also shows the win and loss. So the same thing that we have there. Let me quickly select the entire range again. Insert win and loss. That's the result and it's okay. So you can see now when we are winning, you have blue. When you are losing, you have red. So those are the areas I'm introducing under Spark line also. So I think we're good with what we did today. So we can now ask question and answer. Let's ask questions now, and let's see what is which here is not clear before we call it a day. Hello, over to you.
Yeah, from my hand, I think if there is anything that I need clarity on, I have to go because it's actually clear enough. The class is very simplified and everything. So if I'll have to go back and practice everything if I get
Practice them. Good.
from my side. Yeah. So
Okay, so let's try and do that. Mr. Kwam, Mr. Kwam. Okay, no problem. If you have any questions, you can always ask in the group, or you can always just ask question in the group, not personal questions. Do not get us ask a personal question. All of us are learning, so that whatever question you have, somebody else can also gain from same. But somebody said we should go through some things about table and structured table data. Remember, to create a table, just press Ctrl T. With Control T is already in table. Let me change it back to range. Convert back to range and this. So get back to table. Control T is okay, and then just click OK. That is it. And the name is click on table design. You see a name here. Table name. Give it a name. Sales table. Sales underscore table. So that is it. And you can do all sorts of things you can do with it. When you click on this table, you have table design here. These are the things you can do with it. All the things you can do with it. Put a button, export the data, refresh the table, insert the summarize the table, remove duplicate, convert to range, and resize the table. Once you resize the table, maybe the table is not representing the entire data, just come back here and resize the table. Select the real as of the table. This is the table we need, not all these things that no other. Just click OK and Excel. Sorry. And Excel will take that as a table also. Your two table will be table. If anything outside that will not be table again. That's it. No longer table. I click on outside now, the table. Click on inside, table design. So that's just simple way. And you can add total line, remove this and all those things are there. Here you can add total line, total row. You can see now into our table hand. Everything on that is no longer part of the table because we've changed the range. Account. You want to count how many transactions did you do? You want to sum, you want to find average, you want to find standard deviation, and see standard deviation, you want to get the variance, you can see that, and so on. And more functions are also there. So that's the simple way by which you can do all these things. So I think to avoid being having a very long data, I think we've done good today, and you can stop the recording now. Then we continue from there tomorrow by 2 p.m. So before we left, Mr. Stop the recording.